Zantok here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. Or as we're currently saying, hello, Ultimate Despair. It's been a while.
It really is. It's hello, Despair right now. Boy, she's kind of peeking over Byakuya and Gundam right now. We kind of see her just a wee bit.
Oh yeah, and we're not just saying goodbye Despair, or hopefully we'll be saying goodbye Despair, but this is going to be the finale for the story of this game. Much like the first game, we'll be going through whatever the post-game content is, but story-wise, strap in, because this is it. And since it's going to be our final episode, I thought we should have one final theory segment.
Of course.
One last time to get things wildly wrong. So, we've been told that if we choose to graduate, our memories of our killing school life will be transplanted into our current bodies, overriding our school memories of the last 3 years or so. And it seemed like Monokuma wanted that to be the result we chose, which would be a trap, because you don't want to do what Monokuma wants you to do, because that's pretty much never a good thing. So why? Why does Monokuma, and by extension Junko, want us to choose to graduate? There's only one thing that came to mind for me. Because if we do that, if we send our memories back into our bodies, then Junko will be able to go back into another body as well, thus reviving the Ultimate Despair. Which we saw at some point early in the game that was the plan of the Ultimate Despair. They wanted to bring back Junko. So, that sounds like a bad thing to do. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, how do we stop that? Is the game going to end with everybody choosing to stay? Because that's the only way that we can keep her trapped here? I thought that at first. I was thinking that at first. And maybe that's where people will start to go and as we get to the rest of this trial. But real Makoto, the real potato, he told us about this special little sequence that we can do to stop the observer and just get out. An emergency shutoff switch, essentially. A back door to exit from. And so if we do that, we should be able to escape without Junko following us. We just have to be able to get it to work. And we need half the people, which, again, we started with 16, and there are now 5. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Let's dive back in, then. We got a 3D model Junko in the background holding up a phone of her royal self. And Hajime flipping the F out.
He really is.
Alright. Let's find out what's going on.
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl.
I mean, that's a fair reaction.
Are they really that
Right?
big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
That's not what we meant.
Uh-oh.
She's huge! She's way too huge! But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger.
And many action games, actually.
You know, that game. Kniferella.
I don't know that game.
I don't know it either, but it is a thing.
Yeah. The only thing that came to mind that they might have been commenting on was Bayonetta, but I think Bayonetta's newer than this game.
She said it anyway.
Jesus.
Okay, game.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge. Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
Listen, there's what's his name? Fuckhead.
Kazuichi.
That's his name. Hey, she's talking to you.
I'd get fucking crushed!
That's okay. We didn't want you to survive this game anyways.
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But
There was.
There was, Junko.
too bad. This isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either. You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss.
That's okay. I usually struggle with action games anyways.
Oh boy.
So fucking hopeless!
This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
That's Hiyoko.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead. Does that mean... Is this person's true identity Chiaki Nanami?
The whole time?
It's Junko, you dum-dum. Like, really?
Wait, what?
I see. Are you Junko Enoshima? Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
Well, yes, but computer.
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time.
Oh,
Jeez,
okay.
stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Oh, yeah. We do.
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity.
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane. This insane bitch is Junko Enoshima. She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope Speak Academy. The destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. It was all this bitch is doing. Why are we suddenly calling people bitches?
Hajime has a little spice to him.
Where did it come from?
I don't know, he was definitely cursing more in the game too.
Even so, what am I supposed to do? Maybe it's all that pent-up rage from just being a lazy reserve corps student. Because, you know, he sucks at life and has no meaning.
I do like the nice little touch that before Junko arrived, everyone was still in their normal spots, like as if they were during all the other trials. But as soon as she showed up, everyone went to the opposite side away from her.
Are we?
Yeah, because...
Oh, shit!
like, we're over here now. No.
Okay.
I
Even if we... Oh, yeah.
always thought that was a nice little touch.
Did that happen in the first game?
No.
Interesting. Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima...
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends.
I'm good.
Hell no! Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
To be fair, I hate a lot of people.
That's God, are you the ultimate despair, Xantok?
Oh, no, I'm content, actually.
Content in my rage.
Yes. I know where I sit in life, and that's perfectly fine. It's not that weird, Hajime.
Oh God, Hajime, you jerk.
What
No
a
wonder.
dick.
Tamper
God.
with the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game.
Ah, she's moving.
Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I decided to resurrect them.
Yay! I don't trust it.
What?
This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know?
Whoa! I don't like that one.
This, yeah. Look,
like that one.
wait, look at the white bear. It actually turned into something else, like a chipmunk.
The black bear has it too. Look at the eyes.
I know. It's more noticeable with the white one though, but yeah, you're right. What is it doing?
I don't
What
know,
is
but I
this?
hate this face. This is
like
not okay.
this is my least favorite Junko face. Yeah.
Yeah, like all the other ones were like, oh, okay, this is gonna mix it. This one's like, no.
The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes.
I hope we never see this face again.
It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am.
But you're an AI.
Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in the microwave and nuke it.
What?
Okay.
What?
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
A week.
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
That's got a timer.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at her mercy. But if we can't progress unless we answer, we have no choice but to answer. How long it took for Junko Enoshima to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. If so, the certain place we're watching that was, well, you know, Jabberwock Park.
I see.
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Okay.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around. I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server?
Disconnecting from the lobby.
As someone we know would say, DC for Ghostface. Except we know the real truth is DC for Bubba.
DC for Bubba.
You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder?
Yeah, I don't find those as interesting.
Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way, the countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road?
Not that one in particular, but sure.
I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Damn.
Fine. I won't worry about it.
Hey,
Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Do we need to know the principles behind it, though? Like, I feel like we don't.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
if we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful! That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Excuse me?
Devices.
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it.
Jesus.
You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back, and this will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. Then, it's safe to say that this is the good ending, right? Well, I thought that before! And when I picked Get Out, the game's like, ha! You thought!
Well, this one shouldn't be a retry situation.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because you remember the Kyoko one.
Yeah.
That it looped back without saying it was a true, like, a possible game over.
Uh-huh.
This one, is more like that. I know this one won't be like, this is our end or something like that. It's not something like this. I don't remember if you lose health or not, but if that means anything.
You're basically saying if I choose the wrong answer, it will loop me back to this point.
Yes, and not as long as the Nagito one. It won't
Okay.
loop as bad as that last one. So
Will we see cool shit if I press the wrong one?
not this time, no.
Oh.
So what do you think is the right one right now?
Well, I'm thinking in mind to the fact that she wants us to graduate, and kind of what I was saying at the top of the episode about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like pressing repeat, since it's not what she wants, or seems to be what she wants, then that's the answer. But how do I know that's actually what she wants? She's not just fucking with us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think don't press anything is the answer. That's... Unless
well,
nobody
dot
presses
just
anything.
happened.
I mean, that's fair. I feel like it's repeat.
At least I think that's the thing, because remember the Kyoko one, for a good ending or bad ending, there was no timer. There's no timer here.
Yeah, and that
As we've
was
been
just
chatting.
whether or not we were going to expose her lawyer or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which led to an amusing scene.
Right. This one does not, though.
Which is sad.
I'm sorry.
I don't trust her.
Hey, that's the repeat button.
I fucked up twice. Oh, don't you get it? You press that, we're stuck here, you know? Are you? You better not start saying how we're better off staying here. No, I just don't trust her.
See, it's not that much of a setback this time.
I mean, I still like seeing the different choices, so that's fine with me.
Absolutely.
I got it!
Wait, what?
Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
See, that's why I wanted to press repeat! Motherfucker! So technically speaking, I made the correct choice, sort of. The correct choice is actually don't press anything, I guess.
I know.
Damn it, you fucking game.
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
Hey, what's 11037? Prove
They
it
should
right
whip that out
fucking
right
now.
away, right?
Yeah, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Does he want eggies?
Nah, no eggies.
Okay. This is the guy I spoke to?
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Okay.
Did you
Hi.
also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leak!
Okay!
Oh my god.
Were you able to get here, Makoto?
So,
Since I
reminder.
used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right?
Remember
She
Junko's
has
voice
two
when she
voice actresses.
Yes, and that last leaking one was definitely Chie's.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's regular Toko and Genocide Jack, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, that was Genocide Jack.
Yeah, so the crazier ones go to Chie, though.
Oh.
That's for sure.
That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Now I'm curious what older Makoto looks like.
Don't you
Right.
understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students.
Well, now there's still not half of us.
Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
Ugh, you always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way. The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap. Huh? She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, little old me.
Who do we trust?
Oh my god.
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted.
Oops.
Kill.
Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Hey.
What? Then,
everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
Oh, their body will.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
You fucked up, Junko.
Oh boy.
You should not have brought up Echo.
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here!
Junkofy all mankind.
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world!
Yeah, that's not terrifying.
I know that this is more so like a figurative thing, like it's implying that she's inside everybody.
This is Agent Smith in the Matrix.
Right? But I also like the idea that everyone's suddenly forced to like grow up their hair, dye it blonde, get breast implants, wear short skirts, and they have to look like her.
That's blonde?
Oh, dirty blonde?
That was pink!
We'll go back to her in a second.
With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete. That's Operation Junkofy All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
That messed up plan is your goal?
I mean, I thought it was obvious, but okay.
Then why didn't you just kill all of us?
That's... yeah.
If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
Okay, on the left, I can see where it looks blonde, also the giant version, but the
I can
portion
see
on
from the
right
tips,
looks
I see what you're
pink.
talking about.
Maybe it's like a very light pink.
Strawberry blonde.
Sure.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
No, there's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
She was stuck as an observer. The reason she wasn't able to do that was because there was something she didn't do? If so, then the reason is... the school trip's rules. Probably.
I see. I got it. It's because of the
God.
school trip's rules.
I think every time that pick things happens, I keep forgetting some of the small movements. Like the little spike on the top of his head moves and bounces when that happens. I
God
keep
damn it,
forgetting.
I forgot about that. I haven't been looking there.
Well, it's a thing now.
Fucker.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
Yep.
The lead teacher cannot... okay.
So,
Oh,
the rules were protecting us?
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other. Because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
that's...
There's a
Yeah.
whole game about it.
Mm-hmm. And
Because
some
Junko
mangas.
Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
Nah, I don't think that's the word I would use, but okay.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray.
Jesus.
And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Could it be? Is she talking about them right now? Oops. They did.
They
I see.
did.
Oh,
Are
your
you talking
friends,
about the
Hajime.
reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
So,
That school
I
is
would-
not big enough for that many students.
I would, I know, right? I would love, though, because, like, if you think about it, Monokuma only said that number once during the investigation. It's like, they remember exact numbers. I would love for something where he's like, yeah, 2,356 people died, and Junko just goes, actually, it's 2,357. Or something, I don't know. It's that weird kind of thing. It's sometimes, like, you're recalling the smallest things. I know it's to make the game stay intact, but it's kind of like, eh.
Is that gonna be the new 11037 in the next game?
You'll never know.
Find out. I will know because I'll play the game.
2,357
say about
people.
it.
That's an outrageous number.
You can't stop me from playing the game.
That's a good point.
I can stop you from being a part of it, though.
Oh!
Don't mess with me.
You don't
You're
have
right.
to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. Oh, that was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
This is bringing me back to Persona 4, where they were just like, mankind yearns for the fog, so I shall bring the fog. It's like, but no, they don't.
They really don't.
We're gonna have to stop you, so you can't do this. This is the same thing.
Oh, no, it is.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Oops.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win.
Now, hang on now. None of us killed anyone.
The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too much.
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is? Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, that was intentional. First she's heard of it? Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out that Junko doesn't know about. It must be that. What was... Oh, yeah, there it is. I was like, shit, what'd they call that thing?
I see!
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys.
Oh, well. I mean, it didn't help.
So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
Because there's only 5 of us left. The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is there's not enough people. Which just makes me wonder, while I have this 1 minute, it's like, wait a minute, so are we going to see other people pop in? Be like, alright, get Toko and Yasuhiro in here so we have enough people. I mean, I could see it.
I see!
They might try to trap Genocide
Because
Jack in here.
There's not enough people?
I mean, the question is, do they trust...
Wait.
What?
I have a question.
What?
Do Toko and Genocide Jack vote separately?
No, it's one body.
Damn it.
They didn't vote separately in the first game.
I know.
Oh, they vote separately now. Come on.
It'd be funny if they were the entire time, though, and we just didn't realize it.
Like on a serious thing here, though. Like, I think it would be kind of... Like, I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it would be kind of cool if they're like, alright, the ultimate defeat for the ultimate despair. Casts of both games are all here, and they all do the thing. Like, you're gone. That'd be cool.
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
So wait a minute, hold on. What about Chiaki though? Like, would they have been revealed as just observers at that point? Because it would have been 15 and not 16.
I can't remember.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
Not if we get 2 more people to plug in.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
Then why did you...
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them?
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Chiyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
And the other 2? No? Okay. Kyoko? Byakuya?
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
Boy, you got skinny real fast.
The other 2? Wait, what? You said where are the other 2?
Toko and Hiro.
Think about it.
What?
How dare you?
I'm confused.
How dare you forget Hina?
Oh shit!
How dare you? You're my girl. No.
My bad.
Ah.
What if I omitted to say, you know, Toko and Hina?
Just and forget Hiro.
I mean, I wish.
I wish.
He was the one that I wish didn't survive of the last 6, so he was the one I would have replaced if possible.
I know, I'm aware.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
Oh, just shut up and roll with it.
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
Don't start that conversation again.
Not again.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand.
I mean, he's seen Sakura.
There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Nope.
Shut up.
Best line he said all game. Wait.
Well, he just got here.
I know.
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
Did we never tell them about the imposter?
Only Chiaki and us looked and saw it. The only other person, so we never really revealed it. The only other person that really we know for sure could have known something is Kazuichi, because he was in the room with us with the list of suspects where it said ultimate imposter.
Oops.
Oops.
Probably should have made mention of that.
Maybe.
You shut up too.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories.
Tragedy. If the Killing School Life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the Killing School Life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There's 3 of them here now?
That's not what we just revealed.
Plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
But maybe get the other 3 just in case somebody fucks up. Like, can we get some insurance here?
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Chump, you said it again!
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
And this messed up world?
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
Wow, that's a non-answer.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted.
Oh.
It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
well, we lose monocoins.
We absolutely do. No.
If it wasn't for the time limit, I'd do it. But we would revert to the ultimate despair.
I see! Does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair. No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it.
We'll just make a new program and throw them back in.
That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Well,
we just won't remember any of this.
Also, your real bodies have just been brainwashed, forgetting that apparently we're still pretty messed up.
Oh, no, yeah, we fucked up.
Also, to keep in mind, some of it might be true, but remember, all those weird messed up things were told to us by a Makoto controlled by Monokuma, so do with that what you will.
Yeah.
However, we know that's the case for Nagito and his poor little hand.
And for Mikan. You know Mikan was fucked up.
And also the hint, because I think it implies... The eye implied for a certain person.
What? Wait,
do you remember the image of, and then they like made how they said that
somebody took her eye? Yeah.
Yeah. And you know who that's kind of implying, right?
Are you saying it's Fuyuhiko?
That's the implication.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish? Does that include her, too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when...
I mean, but why do we care about Usami and forgetting her?
He's not thinking about Usami.
I know.
God damn it.
Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
Well, you couldn't get a girlfriend.
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shutting off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
That's good manipulation.
Yikes.
Are you kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing. When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived, and the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
All right! Things are starting to heat up!
Why
Alright.
this one and not Regal? I want the Queen version back.
This isn't
Regal
a
or
game, you
teacher?
know.
Those are my favorites.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Only 'cause it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the...
Yeah.
What?
Which means Hajime.
Oh yeah. The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured, the method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Oh, what? Oh, come on. There's only 2 paths? That's sad.
There's only what?
I can't swing. But it's now the swinging here is dangerous.
Oh, that right.
Yeah, it doesn't want me to have fun.
No.
Okay, so I have some ideas, but let's see what the first question is. Like, I think I know what it's wanting from me, but we'll see.
Wow.
I didn't jump far enough.
Oh no.
I pulled back a little too far.
Hoppy boy Hajime.
It's so tempting to try and jump that gap. I won't, but it's tempting. Give me the question already! Oh.
Oh no.
Well, that was rude.
That really was.
Alright, I'll just go over here, I guess. Okay, who did she want to lure? She wanted to lure the Future Foundation.
Mm-hmm. Whee! Gotta go fast.
Yes.
What?
You know what's funny though?
What is?
The only Sonic the Hedgehog game I've actually put real time into is one where you move slow.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Whoop. Oh, that one made me giggle because you were still veering.
It's Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. It was a RPG on the DS.
Oh God.
And then I guess what beat was used? Us. Well, now it's starting to make me not. Okay, good. I was like, wait, but was it Junko? Fuck. But and then I also played Sonic the Werehog, which you also you play as regular Sonic. So okay,
stop it.
But the Werehog portions are not fast.
Oh.
Instead, you have stretchy limbs.
Stretchy were limbs?
Yeah.
Weird.
It's a wild game.
It definitely seems like it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gosh.
Snowboarding.
Much snowboarding.
What did you use to force them to watch the killings? Surveillance cameras. I got caught up on the other one saying cameras. I was like, wait, cameras? No, that doesn't say cameras. Oh no.
This is such a joke one, right?
Yeah.
Gamera and Caramel.
I was like, wait, they all say security camera. Oh no, they don't.
Nope. They didn't even say security cameras.
It's all coming together. Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Your surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous Killing School life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
Oh, dear. You sure did.
Oh boy.
Yep.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
Your country's probably gone. It's fine.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time," right?
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
Now, remember how you were wondering about why there were so many parallels?
Yeah. I've been thinking that.
Now you kind of know why?
Yeah.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program. To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
I don't think that's the face for that voice.
I know,
Oh,
right?
that
It's like the
despair's
other one.
fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this!
Thank you! It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement was the teacher's final decision. Oh.
I see!
Uh-oh.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know? What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So, even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Again, if they had the other three, they would have majority. Why the hell?
Huh?
Well, no, they would still need 8, so even if the other 3 came, 2 of the other people
right, I
would...
was thinking the whole group.
Nah, it has to be out of 15, so they need 8.
I mean, they would only need 2 people to do it, so that's a lot easier than the numbers they need right now.
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well...
That's a good trap!
Junko,
It's a good
I
trap,
don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
Jesus.
Right?
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that. When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
I'm sorry, what?
Hold the fuck up. What?
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
So...
Can't be. It's just a bluff.
Do you remember something Junko said when she first appeared?
That was like an hour ago, dude.
It literally was, right. So let me remind... So, she might... She's gonna reveal it, but yeah.
You You should
It's-
never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Alright, that makes sense.
No reaction.
Kamakura?
That name, I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right. I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was a dark diva of destruction!
Yes!
Finally
Absolutely.
get my chance to say it.
Yes, you do.
I see.
Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Hmm? Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The future foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not
they
just
covered it
that,
up.
the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Great job, Kyoko's dad.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko Enoshima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
What?
Isn't that right, Hajime?
What? I am... what?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Nah, I'm not.
Nope.
Nah, no, I'm not.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Okay.
I forgot
Hold
about
on!
that one.
Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura!
Yeah, he's an old fuck.
Izuru is that Ultimate Hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura? I'm gonna have to read this shit again.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along! Ultimate hope!
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to
Sounds
hide
like Makoto.
Izuru's identity. Was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata! I've always had that name ever since I was born!
Alright, looking a little
Then
crazy.
Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope? That might be Izuru.
I'm the ultimate hope? Then the current me and Izuru Kamakura are... What did Hope Peak Academy do to me?
Good news, Hajime!
Alright, let's go check some things out. Where's the one I want to read? There's... That's not fucking helpful. Also, my hair is better than his. What the hell?
Right?
I'm not old. Yeah, Hajime is listed on the list of subjects, so... What were my other things? Evasion plan.
Even
Also,
though you were
what
marked for being a reserve, he had a talent all...
How can someone have such an amazing...
In order to hide
Okay,
Izuru,
so there's that one and the other one.
Then Hajime's name is... There's no doubt I've always had that name. Then Izuru is your...
Hey, you weren't...
I do not want any...
Could it be created hope? That might be Izuru.
There's like no time on this one.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. I was wondering, it's like, okay, there's only 2 items there, a blue and an orange. So I'm wondering if I maybe have to do like the whole steal it and then shoot it thing. Can I do that with blue statements?
No, you can't steal a blue one.
Okay, but I can shoot a blue one with something I stole.
No, you can't.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
The flashback is only for disagreeing.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you so you don't waste on that because it's
Oh,
only
I
3
would have.
minutes.
Yeah, I would have wasted time on it too. That's
You're
why I wasn't sure. I was
welcome.
like, that's a mechanic. I'm not really sure how that would work. Okay, so what? I really wish I could remember what the 2 exactly worded were, but okay.
Good news, Hajime!
Cultivation plan.
Even though you were marked for being a reserve...
Tragedy.
He had a talent all along! Ultimate hope!
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity. Was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime.
I've always had that name. Then Izuru is your...
Hey, you weren't...
I do not want any...
Could it be created hope?
I do love watching you figure it out like that.
I wasn't sure.
But yeah,
that
like
was,
the
that
silent
was very
scrolling.
much a guess.
Created hope. Are you talking about the hope cultivation plan?
Yeah, the creating is like this is the only thing that makes sense to me.
Hope cultivation plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder, and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Wow. Kyoko, what the fuck is your dad's problem?
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
So it's like I said, we're the ultimate reserve course student.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else. You still don't get it? You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
And after many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
An evil super genius.
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Ah, so they made a robot.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory?
It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
he'll disappear.
Sorry.
Disappear?
The fact that it ended on the cutesy face, I'm like, why?
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it to like cycle through a few.
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy.
Yeah, this school is run by a bunch of dicks.
Oh god.
Why did anybody like this place again?
He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear? I'm going to disappear? Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't. Come on, you can freak out on your own time. Ah, fuck.
Oh god.
Here you go. It was us. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along rather well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? We got the Sakura here.
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me.
That's
No,
what
that's
you
how this-
are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is.
Stop it, Hajime. That's how the shadows get stronger. Knock it off.
Yep. You're not me. Ah, shit.
You're the one who brought me
said
into
it.
this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Huh?
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was... It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try. Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how you can be saved? By choosing repeat, I guess is how he... Oh no, graduate, because, you know, overwrite.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I just need to
Oh,
okay.
He's talking, yeah.
Talk faster, Hajime. Come on.
He's completely zoned out.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
God, this Junko's freakier in this game.
Hajime.exe is not responding.
No.
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's
What
what
would
she
you
does,
like to do?
so she can lure you all toward despair.
What would you
There
like to
is
do?
no
Force
reason
quit?
to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Wait till it responds.
Nah, he's stuck in a logic loop.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
She's got him good.
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but...
Why not just shoot the ones that got taken over by Junko?
Right? I was kind of thinking that, like, you're saying, like, okay, why aren't Hina and Toko there or whatever?
Yeah.
What if they've got, like, them restrained and, like, and stuff like that?
I mean, Toko could very easily be on the ready. It's like, alright, if they act crazy, give them the shank.
And then even if Junko doesn't let the Future Foundation go, everyone else is more aware now that they've left with their memories, go back into the game and are able to do it without losing anything this time.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
Well,
You guys,
we've already got a potato.
you can't buy into this.
Oh my god.
Think carefully about which is true hope.
Y'all can be better potatoes, we promise.
And which is true despair?
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
I mean, they don't have the votes, so...
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
If everyone can overcome despair,
Oh!
you guys should be able
Oh,
to
no.
grasp true hope.
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Hey, you should try to shoot in
Are
general.
you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Graduate or shut down? The world or me? Hope or despair? They're telling us to choose? To choose between that? Why? Why do we have to choose? Game over.
Game.
I can't do it.
Huh? You can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
how much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden, don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future! Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem!
But then they don't have enough votes.
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens.
Quick, throw a banana at her.
Well, I can say that. But but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless.
Well, technically she's winning, so wouldn't a blue shell be more appropriate right now?
I mean, I was thinking an actual banana, but I do like where you're going with this.
'Cause it's a game!
However, the blue shell really only helps people in second, third, and maybe fourth place.
Oh,
What
that's
you
not.
really
None of those are
want
Junko right now.
Is a bullet bill.
Ooh.
Because then you actually get ahead of people.
Mm.
And unlike a star, you can't still crash into the ground and fuck up.
Yikes.
After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine. I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever 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 and ever.
Jesus.
Yikes.
And that's the end of the game.
We restarted.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't expect this.
A game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Okay, I can shoot that one.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us.
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party! I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess?
I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
You're
Should
not
I
supposed to be
begin
happy.
with a brief introduction of myself?
What?
After all this time?
The imposter's real voice.
Okay. What was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
Hey, do you want to check what your
Again,
truth bullet is?
Ooh, actually, yeah, I should. Surging emotions, gentle words. Hope should be expected. Despair should be ended. Bullets should be fired. Nothing exists. Alright, well, there's only one orange thing that I could see, so.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
That was the only orange thing.
It was.
What am I doing?
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia
again.
sounds like fun.
do it again.
Alright.
All right.
And with this,
It's
the
either
world
shoot it again or just
I guess
look
it's
for
fine
more.
Young master.
Or just go through the loop a million times. It's
And
gonna
with
be one of
this,
these.
All right, I'm gonna showcase my. Just leave the BG. Hey, can I take?
Want to be
Also,
awed
Terry
by the
Terry
sight
was
of my
using his real
prowess?
voice too.
I've prepared you a...
That's a good
Should I
point.
begin with? That's not it.
Oops, I meant to shoot me.
You guys aren't part of the game,
Hey.
right?
That's different. What am I doing?
All
I don't know.
A game reset.
Okay, so
And with
shooting
this,
it
the
didn't
world will
work.
continue
Yeah,
to
so I'm
loop.
just gonna do
An
nothing.
eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Wait.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master.
Mother.
Yay!
Yes, there's
And with this, Junko.
Alright! I'm gonna showcase my.
Just leave the BG. Hey, can I take?
Want to be awed by the...
I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a.
After.
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Oh, well, oops, wrong button. Damn it!
Oh, so close.
I keep
Well,
thinking
there's
it's
no time
right.
limit and no damage, so you're fine.
Yeah, unlike the first game.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And with this, the world.
An eternal game.
I guess it's fine to stay.
Young master. Yay! Yes, there's.
And with this, Junko.
Alright! I'm gonna showcase my.
Just leave the BG. Hey, can I take?
Want to be awed by the sight of...
I've prepared you a training.
If you get.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
I just wanted to hear what his sounded like.
After all the.
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
All right.
And with this, the world.
An eternal game utopia.
This world.
The one time you counter something Chiaki in the entire game.
Who are you?
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right?
I mean, you can just alter ego her.
Mm-hmm.
Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right?
Yeah, not being a dick.
Or crazy face.
Yes.
What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help? I have no talent at all.
Hello?
I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world?
So, I'm
I
supposed to
don't
know
wanna
this one works
sacrifice
a
myself.
little bit differently.
What?
This one works a little bit differently, because I can tell. You're waiting for one, right?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what I need to shoot.
Okay.
So I'm not waiting for a picture because I'm not sure what to shoot yet.
There's no way we can beat Junko.
That's the one I'm kind of thinking.
It's the Future Foundation's fault.
That or...
Not mine. I can't choose the future.
This one.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
I have to shoot all of them,
You
don't
should
I?
even be able to create the future.
Bullet didn't go away, so...
True.
Like the last game where you have to shoot all the dots.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much.
What? You hit
I
the
don't
white
wanna
noise? You hit the
disappear.
white line instead?
I guess, maybe.
How crap.
I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Even so, not mine. Even so.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Yes, Hajime, we know you're so uncool.
I was even betrayed by the academy.
Even so,
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Mecha one more time.
It's really freaking seeing the rest of them in
If we
despair like
turn
that.
back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility.
Yeah, okay, maybe don't be a dick.
It's
Yeah,
the
maybe
Future
not.
Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
Okay, I thought I could shoot, but
You
I
can't
can't.
lose hope.
Okay, we do this now.
If the memories we made here disappear,
It's really weird seeing the bullet grow.
I will not even
I know, it's
remember
not exactly the best.
why everyone died.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here
What?
I will not
Oh,
even remember why
shit.
everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of the tragedy will start when
I want to see
Dude, you're just shooting everything before they can even talk again.
I'm not even
This is your
clicking.
responsibility.
What the heck, man?
It's the Future Foundation.
There's a
They're both
bug in
hope
the
and they're
Matrix.
both- A conclusion will never.
I know. I'm being stupid.
No, that's wrong.
Oh no.
Oh no. We got pink eye.
Super Saiyan Hashime.
There won't just be hope.
Oh no! His
There'll
hand.
probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us. But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
We have activated God mode.
We just might have.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Okay. Oh. there's only
Future.
You despair because you yearn for hope because you just let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ear. Just shut the hell up. If you do that, this game is gonna. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again!
That line sounds a little different.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Been waiting for this one.
I don't want anything. The future is full of lies. You have no argument.
Ah, fuck it.
There's no hope. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. A miracle won't happen. You're not hope. What is this crappy feeling? I don't want anything. The future is full of lies. Izuru! You have no argument. Any choice is despair. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. I don't want anything. You're not hope. I don't want to
you.
lose anything.
Fuck your negatives.
Fuck
There's
that.
no hope. Just give up already. You have no argument.
Oh my gosh. Boom, 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 boom.
I don't want anything. The future is full of lies. You won't be able to do it.
Oh.
You won't be able to do anything. No,
That's
that's
like
wrong.
shit. What's that?
Seriously, one of my favorite parts of the game is just the
What
fact that
the heck is
Chiaki was
wrong
part
with
of that
you?
last one.
Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
Huh? But
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
Shut the fuck up, you useless clod.
There's never
Yeah.
only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
what are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even
It
if
is a
you talk big,
game.
if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else.
We just have to press these 2 buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea, it was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out. But... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
Seriously, how does he not cut his own tongue open?
I know, right?
Like, what the hell, man?
The
Come
hell?
on. Like, even just it resting there, he should be getting grazed by his own teeth. Ah,
I think it just evolved in his mouth over time.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible. That can't be hope. It's not even despair. What is this?
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Huh?
Yeah, you wanted to throw me away. See, when I see parts, it's like, oh, 64 points. It makes me really want to know, wait, which section was that?
Tab, detail. Well, it doesn't say what it is, though.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me shit.
Damn it.
That was probably Hangman's Gambit.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right? This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
Fuck.
Super kawaii mode!
The last Mana Beast is being defeated.
That's a good point. She's just waddling still.
What the hell?
It's a game world.
Net Navi deleted.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
That is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's fair.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
So, this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared. But...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
I don't want her cell phone, though. I don't want it. Yeah, God, yes, please let me save. Jesus. Oh. And so, the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event, smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay?
You care about my opinion?
You're the one who said, leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Also because you don't look believable in that suit.
The other two do.
Yeah, the other two do, but Makoto's like, nah,
Nuh-uh.
no fucking way.
Well,
You tried to
who
make
cares?
potato
I
fancy.
guess I'll respect your decision. This time.
Like, give him a hoodie, and then we'll talk.
A hoodie suit? Oh my god.
Yes! A hoodie suit. Why does that not exist yet?
I feel like it might. We'll have to look at this later.
Yeah, we will.
However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
I love how Kyoko looks there.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished.
You'd think they would learn to shorten that by now. Like, that's a lot of words to say one event.
It really
We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Yeah, Hiro's a weirdo.
Incredibly.
Then let's go. We must create our own futures too.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata. My future lies here.
As soon as he woke up, he's like, I'm getting rid of all of that hair!
Yeah, like haircut now.
Why did I think that was such a good idea?
Alright, well, that's the game.
It is.
Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, the Ultimate Swindler. What the fuck? Oh, I'm guessing that's the
that was the literal translation for the imposter.
Yeah, I forgot the word. I was like, okay, so they probably just didn't change the word in the credits because this is also showing like the Japanese voice actors. So that makes sense. But yeah, story mode's over. There's more though that we gotta do, but that'll have to wait until the next time. Let's talk about the game though for a bit, since we got the credits rolling. So, going into this game, I knew of the sequel somehow, and I knew that some people had said it had the best and simultaneously the worst cast, which I'm kind of confused about that. Like, who do the people think is the worst part of the cast?
I mean, there were definitely some people you did not like at all.
Well, yeah, there's some people I didn't like, but like, there's also times when I will not like the character that a lot of people do. Like, I didn't really care about Chihiro, but you said Chihiro was popular.
That's right.
So I was sort of like, what is the fan base? Who do they not like in this game?
I would have to say a little bit more, because there's definitely some, like, popularity polls and stuff. There's some that keep kind of falling by the wayside. It's like, some people are, like, much more negative towards the likes of, like, Teru, Hiyoko, and Kazuichi, and some people who they feel like didn't really get as much justice as they deserved are ones like Mahiru and Peko. Oh, and people hated, some people hated Mikan's turn for sure.
Oh, good. I was worried about Mikan would be one that people loved, and I did not. I mean, I can definitely agree with Peko and Mahiru kind of getting screwed a bit.
And Ibuki, actually. Ibuki got screwed, like, story-wise. Character-wise, they still did her justice, obviously.
Yes, that I will agree with. Story-wise, she got fucked over, but character-wise, she was a standout character.
Look at her!
But Mahiru, she definitely got screwed over. Peko, I would say the same, however, her character was designed to be screwed, which is also not the greatest. But without her death, Fuyuhiko would never have changed.
Right.
She was as much as, you know, Nagito always talking about being a stepping stone, she was Fuyuhiko's stepping stone.
So actually, that's something kind of funny, because considering the whole, like, Peko's death being something focused on Fuyuhiko being able to
grow the person.
Like, yes, and get to the end and stuff. Originally, Fuyuhiko was actually not supposed to be a survivor to the end.
Oh.
Originally, he was supposed to die.
When?
He was supposed to be taking Hiyoko's place.
Interesting. So he would have just died immediately after Peko, and kind of like a whole useless thing.
After his turn, right?
Huh.
Almost in kind of the same way Hiyoko did. Once she finally started to try a little bit to do better, then yeah.
Was Hiyoko then planned to go to the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made the right decision changing it.
I think so too.
I think he was a lot more interesting of a character. That fucker.
Right. Some people have suggested that instead of either Fuyuhiko or Hiyoko, it should have been Sonia, because they felt like both of them could have done more in the end than Sonia did.
That's fair criticism. Like, I don't mind Sonia, but she was very much not as central to the game. Like, Akane really wasn't either, but she was at least present with her being dumb and trying to fight everything for some reason. Sonia was not as prevalent as she should have been, somebody that makes it to the very end of the game. She started to be, you know, in like chapter 4 and 5, but up until then, she was just not there.
Right. I mean, you kind of think of that because, like, Hino really got involved in chapter 4 for that, but she was still pretty present in other chapters, though, I would say.
I think she started being present. I think it was chapter 3 when she really started to show up. The first 2 chapters, she really wasn't, but that's still a chapter sooner than Sonia. And she also had like that close connection with Sakura. But even when Gundam was a killer, after that ended, she was the only thing that she really had to do with it was like, we can't because he sacrificed himself for us, and then never brought it up again. Like it was said once, and that was it. Like that could have been handled better, I think.
Yeah, there was a lot of different ones for that. Yeah.
Right. Another thing going into this game is I had been told that this is pretty much the favorite game of the series. People determined this one as the best, and honestly, up until this chapter, I was going to argue against that. I was like, it's just repeating old trends. And yeah, the characters as a whole are better because a lot of the ones in the first game were either not super interesting or, God, I fucking hated them. With a few rare exceptions. But this one, the characters were much better, but the story was also just like retreading old ground. Okay. Goodbye, Bear. But it wasn't until this chapter when they started revealing everything. Yeah, I'll get there, game. Well, Easter egg. Okay, now you have my attention, but I'll look into that later. But it wasn't until they started explaining that it was like, yes, confirming this is the virtual world. You got it. Here's why everything was happening. It was intentionally being like that. And here's the whole plot. It's like, okay, you're actually using a reason for why things are the same. I like this. I like what the reason was. So good there. And then the whole confrontation I enjoyed. The only thing I didn't really like about the last trial that much is that it really wasn't a trial. We didn't do much. It was mostly just exposition, which I liked that exposition, but there was a lot more to do in the final trial of the previous game. I didn't feel like I was really doing that much.
Right.
Even at the end, it was just like, shoot everything! It's like, okay. Alright, I'll do that. I'll make the bullet grow. Sure. Still good. I just think they could have done better as far as making the final trial something I get to participate in, and not just hear dialogue be read to me.
Right.
But, you know.
I get it. That tends to happen with the final trial. Because there was still a lot of exposition, even though we were more involved in the first one, too.
Yeah, definitely. Before clicking ahead, because I'm assuming there's either one final scene or it's just going to bring me to the title screen, do you have any questions for me before we end this finale?
No, because I feel like, because some of the ones I'm thinking of are kind of like, maybe you want to dwell on a little bit. Because, like, I don't want to ask you who your favorite characters were or not, because I know you've had a ranking
We'll get into that after we go through all the post-game stuff. Because we haven't gone through all of their report cards yet. We don't have all the hope fragments, and we need to get those.
We have 3 people we never even started.
We have 3 people we never even started. And one person that only has 2 left to do.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be doing that. I don't know what form the post game was going to take compared to the first game. I'm assuming it's something similar. But
it's pretty similar, yes.
Okay, so that's good. Part of me was thinking maybe we'll see like a little bit more different, but I want it to be like familiar territory, so I don't have to figure everything out all over again. Because but Easter egg, what's that? Is it a scene? That's.
Oh, you saw me strapped from the beginning.
Oh, yeah! Forgot about that. Jesus, we're just getting all the things.
Right.
Danganronpa if?
Yes.
Is this an alternate reality book?
Yes.
Okay, you have my attention.
It is an alternate reality side story book to the first game. And you kind of can't tell, but you can kind of tell that's a person on the cover, right? Maybe not. Never mind.
I mean...
I know what it is.
So... It looks like somebody on a horse.
It's not a horse, okay. But if you open it, you'll see who this actually surrounds, and it's not someone you would expect at all.
Is this like an actual physical thing, or is it something in the game?
You open it, and it's like it's a story in and of itself. So it's like a reading story. It's like an alternate reality side story. When I say story, like written, it's a written word. It's not like a separate game. It's not a separate game segment.
Okay, but again, to answer my question, is this a real physical thing I would have to go find and read? Or can I look at it in the presence list and just read it all there?
It's a separate option in the extras. You'll be able to open it and read it just straight from the game. You don't have to go search for it. You've now unlocked it.
Okay. Dear God, yes, please save.
Yes, let's not do those again. There we go.
That's
So,
what it is.
You know who that is?
Bro.
Yep.
Okay, maybe you'll be more than a plot device for once. We'll see. Alright, everybody, but that is where we're going to go ahead and end things off. Next time, it's going to be some combination of the three of these things. I'm not quite sure how it'll line up. It'll be something in there. See you all then. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, despair. We did it.